This video was sponsored by No Limit Gaming. So today at Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Ohio, we have Chris with a special deck. What do you have for today, Chris?
Today I have Nordics that went X4 at YCS Chicago back in February, and I'm very excited to show everybody what I've got. So here we'll start here with the main deck, and to start off the main deck, I have played two Vandus. These are going to be the main thing you're going to use to protect Odin, but I'll get into that later. 3 Alvis. This is probably one of the best cards in the deck because this enables your main combo, which is usually a -2.
Wait, your main combo is a -2?
Yes, main combo is a -2 against Nordics, but this makes it break even about. This with Rescue Cat, again, I'll get into that later. 1 Valkyrie, because sometimes she's useful. 1 Mara, because what Mara does is she lets you tune with cards in your hand, so if you brick or just get Mara, then you can summon Loki, which is nice.
Oh, so she's like the seahorse.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then we've got our Rescue Cat engine, which starts with, well, it's part of the Rescue Cat engine. We play 3 of this guy.
What's he do?
So he has like some kind of battle effect, but that doesn't matter. We play him because he's a level 3 Earth Beast. Same thing with this guy. We also play him because he's a level 3 Earth Beast, and we'll get into that later. These guys are great for the link because you can get them out. You can play one of these, or just 2 of the same one, and then a level 4 tuner, and then you can get out one of your Nordic gods. We play 2 of these, just another Nordic monster, and then our Rescue Cat engine, 3 Rescue Cat. 3 Rescue Cat, that's also the best card in the deck. Rescue Cat and Alvis make the best combo in the deck. Then you have 1 Elephant for Rescue Cat in case you want to summon Nat Beast. And then we have our hand traps. So 2 Valor, 2 Ash, not too much, but it's good enough. And then 1 BLS just to fill out the deck. That's all for the monsters. Then we have our traps. We have the search card. We have 3 Gleipnir Fetters of Fenrir. It's a trap, so obviously it's not that great, but it's the best search card the deck has. Then we play 2 of Nordic Relic Gugnir. I don't actually know how to say it. But this card is really good because it's basically, you can basically activate it and then destroy anything. So that's kind of nice. And then recently added is our 3 Solemn Judgment. And then 1 Solemn Warning. That's our Solemn Brigade. And then to round out the traps, we have 2 evenly matched because I don't have 3, and Imperial Order. Imperial Order is great because we only play 3 spells in the deck. And then a Mere Force to round out the traps. And then last but not least, we have 3 spells. We have Upstart Goblin for consistency, and then Raigeki and Monster Reborn.
No Call by the Grave, huh?
Call by the Grave would be a good option. It's just with the Imperial Order, and I also side 3 anti-spell. It is something that I'm thinking about siding in, but it's something I don't have right now.
Understand.
But I would recommend doing it because the main combo in this deck does fall to 1 hand trap. So now for the extra deck, I played 2 Odin. He's the one you're going to go into most of the time. 1 Thor. Thor can get around Boral Sword, which is great because it negates monster effects. And 1 Loki. Loki is very niche, but he's good. Probably the best card in the extra deck is Naturia Beast. Completely shuts down Sky Striker. That's probably this deck's best, like, top tier matchup. If you get out Nat Beast, it's hard for Sky Striker to play. And it's so easy to get out Nat Beast in this deck because your 6 Nordic Beast type monsters that I mentioned earlier, those are all level 3s. Those are level 3, so you can use them with a tuner, or you can do Rescue Cat and Rescue Cat into the Beast and into Elephant. So tune with those, get Naturia Beast. We've got these 2. You don't really see these a lot, but they're good to have. You can summon it with Mara, because Mara actually doesn't lock you into Nordic monsters. It's just she can sync her from the hand, so you can actually get out your Bleezus, or Bezelzus. Scarlight, great card to have. You've got a level 4 tuner in Goldfax. You've got a level 4 non-tuner in Alvis. Sometimes it comes up. Now, since you've got a bunch of level 3s that you're going to be summoning, I've got 2 rank 3s. one for spell and trap removal, one for general removal. And then to round this out, this is for Sky Strikers. I usually don't need it because Naturia Beast does all the work. That's just a good card to have in the deck. One Underclock Taker, and then last but not least, the best card in the deck, hands down, makes the deck work, Golvig.
So what does Goldic do?
So what Golvig does is on summon, and the best thing about it is you summon her with one monster, which is any Nordic monster. Now I run, I think, 18 monsters in this deck, Nordic monsters in this deck, so that means I have 18 one-card combos. And basically, if say I have like Goldfax, link into Golvig, now I can banish 3 cards of any kind from my hand or on the field. They don't have to be Nordic monsters, they don't have to be monsters, any 3 cards. So banish those 3 cards, then I can summon 3 Nordic monsters from my deck. And that's what makes the deck. Now if this is Ashed or this is Veilered, then you have to stop there. But if it's not, then you get, here's where the beasts come in. You get 2 beasts, and you get a Vandis, or a Goldfax of the Nordic beasts. From there, you can synchro summon into any of your synchro monsters, any of these 3, because Vandis counts as a Alpha, Ascendant, and Beast, so it makes it very flexible. And then once you get one on the field, when she's pointing to a Nordic god, the Nordic god can't be targeted by card effects, and she can't be targeted by attacks, which is a nice little combo. And then usually when you do this, if you don't get the Rescue Cat Alvis combo, then you'll have 1 card left, and usually, since you can choose any cards to banish for her, you'll have a card like either Mere Force or Solemn Judgment, or when I get into the side, a Gozen match, and that's usually your board. The last thing is the side deck here, and the side deck is pretty standard for this kind of deck. We have 3 Kaiju Slumbers and then 4 Kaijus. These also don't really get thrown in that much, but they're good against some decks. 3 Gozen match. Now, you can't play this just willy-nilly. You have to already have your combo out. Since these 2 are light monsters, if you have these 2 on the board and you flip Gozen match, then that can be GG against certain opponents. That can be GG against Guard Dragon, Crusadia. That can be GG against all kinds of decks, which is really good. Then we play 2 Heavy Storm Dusters for spell and trap removal, and then 3 Anti-Spell. And this card is also very good in this deck because the Searcher is a trap, your removal is a trap, you play a ton of traps, so this card is great. And then last but not least, 1 Dark Arm Dragon. This is just kind of filler. It doesn't come up that much, but when it does, it obviously works because it's Dark Arm Dragon. So that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed, and go Bucks.